Shout out, dudes. This is the second segment of my video about well-known public figures who identify as atheists or agnostics. We shall learn more about these other famous people who reject God in this video. Let's hear it straight from the source. When I got on my own, I completely left it and I called myself agnostic, tried a few spiritual things, but didn't feel right. Brad Pitt.
I'm an atheist. But I absolutely love religions and the rituals. Even though I don't believe in God. We celebrate pretty much every religion in our family with the kids. Jodie Foster.
As an atheist, I see nothing wrong in believing in a God. I don't think there is a God, but belief in him does no harm. If it helps you in any way, then that's fine with me. Ricky Gervais. I don't believe in God, but I have this idea that if there were a God, or destiny of some kind looking down on us, that if he saw you taking anything for granted he'd take it away. Hugh Laurie. I'm an atheist. I wouldn't say I'm without spiritual belief particularly, or rather, specifically. Maybe I'm agnostic, but I'm not quite sure there's some great creator somehow controlling everything and giving us free will. I don't know, it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. John Malkovich.
If only I wasn't an atheist, I could get away with anything. You just ask for forgiveness and then you'd be forgiven. Keira Knightley. For some people. I hope so, for them. For the people who believe in it, I hope so. There doesn't need to be a God for me. Angelina Jolie. I'm an atheist, I suppose you can call me a sort of libertarian anarchist. I regard religion with fear and suspicion. Emma Thompson.
I don't believe in heaven and hell. I don't know if I believe in God. All I know is that as an individual, I won't allow this life, the only thing I know, to exist, to be wasted. George Clooney.
I'd describe myself as a Christian who doesn't believe in God. I can't help being Christian because I was brought up in Britain and the morality of Christianity is part of the fabric of this country. Helen Mirren.
I don't believe in God. But if I did, I would say that sex is a God-given right. Kevin Bacon.
I learned when my mother died 5 years ago that there is no there structure, it's all imposed. We impose order and narrative on everything in order to understand it. Otherwise, there's nothing but chaos. Julianne Moore.
To you, I'm an atheist. To God, I'm the loyal opposition. Woody Allen.
I was sure that I was an atheist. But as I matured, I realized nature is my religion. Bjork.
I always say, I don't believe in God, I believe in Al Pacino, and that's true. Javier Bardem.
I talk about being Jewish a lot. It's funny because I do think of myself as Jewish ethnically, but I'm not religious at all. I have no religion. Sarah Silverman.
I was raised agnostic, so we never practiced religion, but my parents were very strict. After school, there would always be a parent at home. Zac Efron. I don't understand religion. I don't get it at all. I understand why people need it, but I think they're wrong. Heaven doesn't exist. Sir Ian McKellen. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in an afterlife. I don't believe in a soul. I don't believe in anything. I think it's totally right for people to have their own beliefs if it makes them happy, but to me, it's a pretty preposterous idea. Joaquin Phoenix. I don't have any real spirituality in my life. I'm kind of an atheist, but when music can take me to the highest heights, it's almost like a spiritual feeling. It fills that void for me. Jack Black.
I'm comfortable and satisfied with my own beliefs. There's nothing anyone can say to change my view. I apologize if I have offended anyone. Kaylin Lowry.
Religion is dangerous because it allows human beings who don't have all the answers to think that they do. Bill Maher. I don't believe in God now, but I can still work up an envy for someone who has a faith. I can see how that could be a deeply soothing experience. Jack Nicholson. I was born Jewish, but I am an atheist. I don't believe in God. David Cross.
I have such respect for the rigor of being a practicing religious person. I'm an actress and a mom, and I probably don't have enough of an active spiritual life. And I don't know why people run around calling themselves by the names of religions when they don't actually practice them. Uma Thurman.
I'm not religious, I'm an atheist, and a militant atheist when religion starts impacting legislation. Daniel Radcliffe.
I'm an atheist and it's fun to offend people, but I also enjoy offending entire religious groups. I know that I have pissed off a lot of Christians. I'd really like to piss off some Muslims and some Jews as well. Kathy Griffin.
I'm still very much an atheist, except that I don't necessarily see religion as being a bad thing. So, that's a weird thing that I'm struggling with that seems to be offending both atheists and people who are religious. Patton Oswalt. I'm not a religious person, I don't use the Bible as my rule book, but if you're going to throw that at me, I think you should look at it again. I don't see how anyone can be impeded by my existence in the world. Alan Cumming. I do not believe in God. I'm an atheist. I consider myself a critical thinker, and it fascinates me that in the 21st century, most people still believe in the invisible man living in the sky. Seth MacFarlane.